We're up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me, taking a little moment out of your day to fucking plug me in your ears for some odd reason, but I do appreciate it. This is my podcast. My name is Juan Montoya. I am calling it This Juan Time, and basically, want to get stuff off my chest, want to give people an insight to things I'm doing to improve my own life that you might be able to use to improve your own life, and telling some fucked up stories that maybe make us laugh at each other for a moment. Just a little bit about myself. Born and raised in Arizona, and I've never been to the Grand Canyon. There is that. I am a husband and father of two. A husband to one, father of two. My girl just turned 4. My boy just turned 3. I've been married for close to 5 years, and it's that's been exciting to say the least. But I love it. And a little bit about my education. There is none. I don't have any credentials on why I should have my own podcast and be giving my own opinion. And it be treated like gospel. So take anything that you hear from me and go research it yourself and see how that maybe applies to your own life, and if you find it beneficial. I'm just letting you know what I've had some good results with. And so back to my education. I went to Mesa Community College and dropped out when the recession hit. I was studying to become a firefighter and an EMT, and that list is already hella long. And when the recession hit, a bunch of layoffs. Well, those firefighters and EMTs went to the top of the already long list. So I had to find another avenue, and that's when I joined a retail establishment and went into sales and sucked at that for way too long, and I've gotten pretty decent out of it. So that's just where I'm at now, and I listen to a lot of podcasts and take in a decent amount of information, and like I said, I just want to pass that off. So my goal with this podcast is to learn, share, and connect. So I want to learn from guests and people that are gracious enough to give me a moment of their time and let me pick their brain. And I would like to share that knowledge with you all and see if that might have some sort of improvement to your own life. And I do want to connect with people and my listeners on a deeper plane. So I want to get into some deep shit. Let's open up some doors. Let's crawl in some dark hole and see if we can find our way back out. Ultimately, I want to let my vulnerability shine, and I will. There's no two ways around it. My setup right now is pretty ridiculous. I got really inexpensive mic, got a basic laptop, I'm plugged into my phone. I'm actually sitting in my son's bedroom, and I just have shit I need to get off of my mind, shit I gotta get off of my chest, and I'm hoping it can bring someone some sort of entertainment, whether they're laughing at me or laughing with me. My content will primarily be about health and wellness, because that's really big. It's really in the forefront of my own mind right now. And health and wellness with, your mind, your body, spirituality. I want to cover as much as I can because I'm interested in that, I'm interested in expanding my own mind when the time is right. And I'm hoping that you have an open mind to that as well. I want to, talk about music and instruments, since that is where I've spent the past 10 years of my life, is working in that environment. We'll talk a little bit about sports, comedy, very little finances. I'm not one to speak, but I do just see that there's a lot of confusion and just misconceptions out there about finances. And again, I'm in no place to recommend anything to anybody on a professional level, but I will tell you what has worked for me and what I currently have trouble with. I'm also gonna throw little anecdotes about my marriage and relationships, and I hope that kind of lightens the mood. And hopefully, I don't get beat up too much about it by my own wife. Ultimately, I'm super stoked and very enthusiastic about the journey ahead. I'm just getting into this. I mean, within the last week, literally last week, 7 days ago, I don't know what switch. Something just came on, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. And I've lost so much sleep the past week. I'm actually a little sick right now, so let me drink some of my chai tea here. Sorry. So sorry if I sound a little nasally, a little stuffy, but yeah, there's some bug going around the house that I happen to catch. But like I said, I'm just very excited. It's a learning process for me, and ultimately, if you're jumping in right now, shit, you're gonna grow with me. You're gonna see everything. You're gonna see all the fails, because I'm damn sure I'm gonna fail at a lot of things, but I'm gonna get back up and continue trudging forward. Because one thing that has been weighing heavy on me is that just wanting to do a little bit more, wanting to share knowledge. That's knowledge is power. That's ultimately my goal. And obviously this podcast isn't perfect right now. It's not perfect. I don't intend it to be perfect within 3 years. It's never gonna be perfect. But if we always hold out for perfection, we're never gonna get anywhere. You're never gonna get up off the ground. You will become better and better the more you do something. And so I'm doing something. I'm taking that step, and it's super scary, but super excited. And I will take any and all criticism and apply it and see where I can better myself. One book I just started reading, you might have seen photographs of on my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook, is Jocko Willink's Extreme Ownership. And it's really just owning up to your responsibilities, your mistakes. Of course, everybody wants to own up to their achievements, but it's the ugly stuff that we don't want to do, and you have to acknowledge that, accept it, and become better from it. So with that being said, this is just a quick little introduction on where I kind of see this going. I will have kind of like some sub segments that I'll also pepper in there, to maybe keep it light, like I said, because ultimately we gotta laugh at ourselves. You can't come out here and be way too serious and get up on your pedestal and start preaching down to everybody. So I will get booked off of that high horse many of times, and that's not a horse I would like to get back on. So if you're interested in what I gotta say or connecting with me, keep listening, stay tuned. I'll provide these as often as I can. But you can also reach out to me via my website, which is ThisJuanTime.com. So this and then Juan, Juan, time.com. My podcast will be uploaded on SoundCloud, Anchor, and Podbean immediately. Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Stitcher, etc. will be to come. You can follow me on This Juan Time on YouTube. I plan to make certain segments on there as well, just to, see my stupid ass in action and, do things that I think make me look cool, and you guys will laugh at me. So I'm looking forward to those comments. I am Juan Time Podcast on Instagram, and also Juan Time Podcast on Twitter. My Facebook page is This Juan Time, and come out and find me, and let's connect. Let's share some knowledge, and let's just have some fun. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and share with your friends. And yeah, I got nothing else to say. I feel like crap, but I got a big ass smile on my face right now. I'm stoked I actually did this, and let's do it. All right, guys. Have a good one.